Hey, what's going on everybody? It's KG Chaos. In this video, we're going to talk about 22 things you should know by the time Red Dead 2 releases. As you guys know, this video will have spoilers, so if you guys do not want to know any spoilers, do not watch this video so it does not ruin it for you. And now I'll actually give you a few seconds to click off this video so you do not get any spoilers and nothing gets ruined for you. Alright, there is the time lapse for anyone that did not want to hear any spoilers. If you guys are still watching, that means that you don't mind spoilers and you like to know more about the game. So to start off with, we're going to start out how the game actually starts off and where the game actually begins. So whenever you actually load into the game, the first thing you see is a cutscene. You're doing a bank robbery in a small town and then it terribly goes wrong and then you get chased down by the law into the East Grizzly Mountains. Those are the snowy mountains if you guys didn't know. That's where all the snow is going to be. It's going to be really cold there. But if you guys remember in GTA 5, you're doing a bank heist and it goes terribly wrong and you're in the snow. This game kind of copies that. You're literally... the bank robbery goes wrong at the beginning of the game, and then you're in the snow area, and then like it escapes and it cuts to like his death and whatnot. But we just get off GTA 5, but it kind of references GTA 5 in a way because they're kind of like matching the same thing. But pretty much you go there and you're trying to survive the elements of the brutally cold winter by hunting anything to keep you and your gang alive. Alright, so you guys know how whenever they actually started talking about the gang camps, that they actually have benefits if you do quests for them. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know that if you actually do a lot of things for your actual gang, like however you talk to them, it's how the way they respond to you, how the way you react to them, everything like that, it's how they respond to you. You can give them new leads on how to make money. If you want to, you can go chop up some wood or hunt wild game for the actual camp, or just pour yourself a cup of coffee, whatever you really want to do. But also, if you actually pitch in and give the camp your money and help build up the fund box, you can actually do future upgrades to your camp, like fast travel, so you can actually get benefits from doing things for your camp, which fast travel would be a really good option because then you won't have to like ride your horse all the way there, run there, whatever way you like to get there. You now have actual fast travel unlocked, so just so you guys know, you will get future benefits for actually helping out your camp. It may be more than just fast travel. Nothing was released about that, but there probably will be more, so just do stuff for your camp, and you'll probably be rewarded with some cool activities. So also when you're playing the game, you don't have to play in the original third person. As you guys know, you can actually play first person, things like that. There's a few other camera options you actually do, like in the standard, other than the standard third person camera, you actually pull the camera back to see more of your horse's fancy footwork, or activate a first person camera like GTA 5. There's also an activate cinematic camera angle that toggle between dramatic close range and panoramic shots as you ride the open plains. Hold down X as you ride in this view and your horse will keep to the track, allowing you to take in some stunning views and epic rides. In addition to that, you can also use this cinematic view when in a cutscene. There's a few different views you can actually see when you're in cutscenes now, so it won't just be one view of you looking between the characters. You can actually switch it now to whatever your preferred view is. You can also customize the in-game HUD. Press down on the D-pad to toggle between several different HUD options. Off a minimized version and a default setting on the radar, you can easily identify story beats by a yellow icon, while emergent ambient events are marked in white. And if you guys want to use the weapon wheel, which is a new version of it, different than the actual Red Dead ones, all you have to do is hold L1 to access the weapon wheel. Whenever you access this wheel, double tap R1 and you will now have access to helpful support items including healing potions, binoculars, and a bandana. Weapons include a knife, revolver, repeater, lever action revolver, and a classic bow and arrow. You can also earn the ability to dual wield as you move through the story. So now that we know that we'll actually have to unlock the ability to dual wield, maybe we'll have to unlock the ability to actually dual two different weapons also. If not, then we'll actually be able to dual different like smaller weapons whenever we unlock the ability. If not, then we'll have to unlock different abilities to have two different type of smaller weapons to actually hold in each hand. So a new addition to the game is actually going to be fire a warning shot. So whenever you're actually on PS4, which will be the D-pad to actually use this, sometimes you won't want to or need to cause unnecessary trouble while aiming down the sight. Tap on the D-pad to fire a warning shot, handy for intimidating a witness or causing a carriage to stop so you can come aboard or simply chat with the driver. Which this is actually a really cool feature they are adding. I can't wait to use this. Be a lot better than have to like just pull out your gun and start shooting someone to actually get someone's attention. Now you can actually just fire a warning shot and they'll be like, hey, hold up, we don't want any trouble, and then they'll just start talking to you. Or if you're to climb on top of something, they will stop. Unless it's a train, they won't stop for you, so don't try doing that, guys. it's just going to run you over, and then you're going to be feeling stupid because you try to stop a train with a bullet whenever it's a iron engine, so you're not going to be able to actually penetrate it and stop it anyway, so they know they'll just be able to run right through you. So don't get that in your idea that you can stop a train by firing a warning shot. If you can, then be kind of unrealistic, but don't expect it to happen because it probably won't. So whenever you guys are actually carrying your weapon, everything will be independently rendered. So everything you carry, be potions, whatever it is, it's independently rendered, as in this is a subtle detail, but you can't unsee it. Arthur's bag, coat, hat, and weaponry all joust realistically as he moves. The impressive animation carries over to your horse's reins, saddle, bags, and more. So whenever you move or have anything that's on you or on your horse, it moves accordingly to how you are moving, and it'll be realistic as possible. So it's going to be fluid all around in general. So if you have that the pouch on your side, it's going to move when you move your hips. Your gun's going to go up and down when you move your legs. However you move, whatever's on your body or on your horse is going to react accordingly to your sudden move of motion or whatever you are doing. So guys, whenever you're playing, expect to have a wide environmental diversity, because you'll be traversed into snowy mountains, into agoraphobia-induced plains, gloomy swamps, and bustling frontier towns. The game seamlessly transitions between wide outdoor vistas into detailed rich interiors, a technical achievement rarely seen. So let's get ready when you play. You can have all these awesome views and transitions between different type of environments. Like say you go from a snowy area to a forest, it's just going to transition beautifully and just look amazing and actually look like it actually goes there and look realistic as it possibly can. Whenever you go indoors from outside, it's going to look totally different, be a lot cleaner. It's just going to be a rich environment with interior design. It's just going to look amazing. So guys, just get prepared for that, to have your minds blown when you get into this game on October 26th. And as you guys know, your actions have consequences. Small talk can lead to outsized consequences. There's more of interacting with this world than just drawing a weapon. When approaching another person, you can hold L2 to pull up a menu of interactions. A greeting can trigger pleasant exchanges, awkward replies, or could provoke a brawl. If your counterpart enjoys his privacy, engaging with townspeople or just fellow travelers adds color and unpredictability to the game. You'll never know what reaction you'll get. Everything will be different. So in the game, there'll actually be kind of like events in a way. Shopkeepers or town folks can also have their own little business that's not honest at all, that they're running to the side. You can actually infiltrate that, hold up the actual person that is doing it, and gain access to their less than lawful enterprise, and kind of just get up in the middle of it. Probably stop it, or you can help them out and get like payment for it or some type of rewards, or you can like also stop it and get rewards that way from like a sheriff. And next is going to be, you can be a honorably or dishonorably person, whatever you choose to go with on this game. He can be whoever you want. You can be a good-natured outlaw, a cold-hearted killer, or something in between. If you want to show off your rebellious side, you can actually get ready for a witness to report your crimes to a local lawman. So if you actually get seen killing someone or doing something that is not like really right or really illegal, and if someone catches you doing it, they can report it to a lawman unless you catch them and like kill them, or just beat it into them saying, hey, if you tell, I'm going to kill you, and just get the whole cooperation so you don't get caught. But also consequences that you do where you don't get caught also have things that can happen later on, just in the sidelines. And also, when you're at a camp, you can actually cook and craft by the campfire. So if you guys want to know how to craft and cook and stuff like that, just go to your gang hideout or camp and then go down to the campfire, because you can make a hearty meal of a gritty fish or a healing potion there, or perhaps something a bit more sustainable, like special rounds for your revolver or shells for your shotgun. You can craft a wide array of supplies at campfires using ingredients you find or purchasing during your travels. So if you guys don't want to have to go and buy bullets, you can actually just make them at your campfire if you have the correct ingredients. Either find them in the wild or go buy them. Buying them will probably be the quicker way, and then you have to go find them. Find those ingredients out in the wilderness. It'll be the harder way and the more time consuming. It won't really be hard, but it will be very time consuming when you could just go to an actual person in a town and then just buy it from them that we need. And if you guys like going out there and killing animals or just riding out in the wilderness to see the spectacular views, make sure you watch out for wildlife, because they are very unpredictable. Whatever it is, from snakes to bears, because most of the animals in this game will be aggressive towards you, whether they are predators or not, or prey. Whatever it really is, they're going to react differently to you. There's also going to be dynamic events. Say there's a snake in the grass, a hawk's going to come by and just scoop it up and then just take it away. But it's something that's not actually scripted in the game. It's actually a game's AI that something just triggers it, and then it just happens near you. And also back to hunting, there will be legendary animals for special outfits. Legendary animals have unique beasts of each species scattered across the world. Bring items from any downed legendary animal to taper to create unique pieces of clothing to wear. So it's pretty much saying each species of wildlife in this game will have its unique type of clothing if you were to bring down the legendary version of it, and then you just can make a certain type of clothing with that animal. So next we're actually going to talk about horses. Make sure you treat it as your partner because you will need to earn its trust. Horses aren't treated as expendable vehicles here, but as living, breathing creatures with individual tempers. They provide more than transport. They can carry animal skins and carcasses as well as extra weapons and gear. To build trust with the new horse, you want to tread lightly, patting it until it's comfortable in your presence. Horses can be unpredictable based on the situation. A nearby snake might give your ride a case of the jitters, as well as you shooting and getting shot at by enemy AI. So make sure you're aware of that each horse will need to earn, you will need to get more trust with that horse to be able for it to react differently in situations. And next, if you want to go buy you a nice weapon from a good expensive town, there are many towns that have gun shops that sell a variety of weapons and gear for a seasoned traveler. From new firepower as in revolvers, repeaters, rifles, and shotguns to performance boosting accessories like gun belts and bandoliers. The shopping UI is a clever touch. You browse the selection using a vintage shopping catalog. And if you guys didn't know, you can eat, bathe, shave, drink, and more. Arthur's clothes will accumulate grit, grind, blood, and mud as you fight your way across the Wild West. When you're ready to clean him up, just head to a local hotel and pay 25 cents to scrub down in the bathtub to complete the look. Get a haircut and a shave if you got the cash. And also your hair will grow in real time. If you guys didn't know that, real time your hair will grow. And also you cannot get a certain haircut unless you have the hair to actually get it styled like that. You cannot just like have it magically just grow into like a long hair, or you can't just magically have your beard grow, because it does grow in real time. You can only get it cut a certain way if you have the hair to do it. And also if you eat too much, Arthur will get fat. And next we're going to talk about the soundtrack. The rich epic score is being led and returning by Woody Jackson and a range of guest artists across the game. The game soundtrack features approximately 190 individual music pieces, and in the open world the dynamic score subtly changes based on your actions. And one of the last ones is, if you guys want to pick up your hat, just hit the square button or X on Xbox. It's a fun detail that'll come in handy sooner or later. Whether or not you think it will or not, it probably will, because it's a few future. It's just being able to pick up your hat and put it on your head. And the last thing, if you guys want to look cool and tour your guns, all you gotta do is double tap L1 or left bumper on the Xbox. It's just a cool feature, they put it in the game, so if you guys want to look cool after a gunfight or just after you shoot something in general, and just double tap L1 or LB, then you'll tour your guns and put them in your holster all majestically as you want. And that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Also guys, I'm doing a Red Dead Redemption 2 giveaway, which is tomorrow, so if you guys have not entered the giveaway, please go down to the video where I'm doing the giveaway and do the actual requirements to get in, which is like that video, sub to my channel if you haven't already, and then comment down below on that video saying why you would like to win and what's the one thing you want to do in Red Dead Redemption 2 whenever you get it. And that's it guys, just those 3 simple steps. Anyways, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it as much as I like making it. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot guys. Also, if you like this video, hit that like button and that notification button at the top of the screen, so you guys know as soon as my new videos come live. I try to do 1 to 2 videos a day, mainly on actually informative videos and what such. And on weekends, I try to post from 12 to 3, and then on weekdays, 5 to 8 o'clock at night. Because in fact, I get off at work around 3, so I need a little bit of time to actually make the video. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much it, and I will see you guys next time.